arrived at the arena earlier on, obviously amped up for tonight's game. There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. DA, it's
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. Now here's Durant. A nice shot by LeVert. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. Here's Irving. Michael Conley making his last shot. Sinks the three-pointer.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. And not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. Buries the long-range jumper. KD's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nets. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Kyrie Irving, and Utah with a change here too. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. 1:21 left here in the opening quarter.
Rudy wanted it more than anyone else. He's going to be around for a long time. Look forward to watching him.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Here's KD. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's the pass to Conley. Pass to Ingles. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Durant, and it's Taurean Prince in for Karis LeVert. Dinwiddie against Moutier. To the inside. Davis dishes to Gobert. Here's Clarkson. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 1. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke.
Everybody had their expectations of what we should be or will be, but at the end of the day, you know, we got to be able to focus on us, you know. Obviously, we went through a little bit of a rough patch. You know, we're still figuring things out, but we can make adjustments and continue to build. And I think we're playing great basketball. I think we're doing things the right way.
And you know, Greg, Mitchell's going to be right in the middle of it, leading the way.
And on top of everything else he does, he's elite at getting his own shot. We've seen him carry this team offensively at times. Boy, he is special.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn looking who they've got on the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Wilson Chandler out there with Jordan. And it's Irving at the point. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound.
Yeah, this is Jordan's mindset, trying to extend the play and convert that effort into points.
Jazz trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Passes it to Clarkson. Davis against Harris. And that one's good by Davis. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. Karis LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Joe Harris.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Unloads from 13. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, how valuable is Donovan Mitchell? Having him in the fold sets up this team moving forward.
Stolen by Conley. And now Utah, fast break. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Dinwiddie's shot is off. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Davis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Davis has got the lead up to 2 now for Utah.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Conley against Irving. On the wing. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Durant's got 8.
One of the most lethal scorers in NBA history. Hard to imagine KD won't be in the top 5 when it's all